If you've ever been misunderstood, then you know the most painful part isn't the accusation itself. It's the feeling that no one believes the truth. There was a time when I explained everything. When someone misunderstood me, I explained. When I was judged unfairly, I explained. When people thought I had said something hurtful or acted carelessly, I explained again. I believed that if I could just find the right words, people would understand me. I thought the truth only needed to be spoken clearly. But life had a different lesson waiting for me. The older I got, the more I realized that some people aren't listening to understand. They're listening to confirm what they've already decided to believe. And when that happens, no amount of explanation is enough. I remember a time when I was deeply misunderstood. Something happened, and suddenly people believed a version of the story that wasn't true. I tried to explain every detail, every conversation, every misunderstanding, every missing piece. But the more I explained, the less heard I felt. It was exhausting. Not because I had something to hide, but because I was trying to prove something that was already true. For the first time, I asked myself a simple question. Why am I working so hard to convince people who have already made up their minds? That question changed everything. Instead of defending myself, I chose silence. Not because I was wrong, but because I was tired of fighting for validation. At first, silence felt uncomfortable. I worried people would think my silence meant guilt. I worried they would believe the rumors. I worried that walking away would make me look weak. But over time, I discovered something unexpected. Silence wasn't weakness. Silence was peace. For the first time, I stopped carrying the burden of other people's opinions. I stopped chasing approval. I stopped trying to control what others thought of me. And while I was quietly moving forward with my life, something else was happening. Time was doing what my words never could. The truth was slowly revealing itself, piece by piece, without effort, without argument, without endless explanations. Months later, some of those same people came back. They had learned what really happened. Some apologized. Some admitted they had judged me unfairly. Some simply said they were sorry for misunderstanding me. And all I could do was smile, not because I had won, but because I had learned something important. The truth never needed me to fight for it. It only needed time. That day, I understood what maturity really means. Maturity is not winning every argument. It's knowing which arguments are not worth entering. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is stay silent and walk away. Because the truth remains the truth, no matter what people choose to believe. And sooner or later, time has a way of revealing what words never could. Some truths don't need defending. They only need time. No matter what happens today, I hope you remember this. You are worthy of love too.